As World War I raged on, the USA and Japan, for the most part uninvolved in the most violent theaters of the conflict, engaged in a serious naval arms race. The US passed the Naval Act of 1916, which authorized the construction of 10 battleships and 6 battlecruisers. Japan adopted the Hachihachi Kantai, also known as the 8-8 Fleet Program, which included 8 ships of both types. Yuzuru Hiraga, a famous Japanese naval architect, was appointed as the chief engineering director for this program. Blueprints and design documents that date back to September of 1916 for a battlecruiser with 356mm guns were discovered in his archive. A variant of this design was refined and implemented in World of Warships as Tier 9 battleship Dyson. The Americans halted their plans to build Lexington-class battlecruisers, which were also designed in 1916 with 356mm guns, after learning that Great Britain had laid down the famous Hood with 381mm guns in May of the same year. Ships of the Lexington class were eventually equipped with 406mm guns, and it's highly likely that the Japanese would have modified their design in a similar way. For this reason, Dyson's main battery guns have a caliber of 410mm. We also hypothesize that the battleship would have been upgraded with new AA guns and strengthened armor protection in the late 1930s. But you can still infer the time period of the design's origin from the secondary battery guns mounted in casemates. However, her old-fashioned appearance shouldn't deceive you. Battleship Dyson's main battery guns are very accurate and reload quickly for her type. Moreover, the ship is armed with 4 quadruple-tube torpedo launchers. Their comparatively slow reload time is made up for by the torpedo's decent range and damage. The battleship is very fast, but has a large turning circle radius. Though this ship is of immense size, her armor is vulnerable to HE and SAP shells, and her HP pool isn't particularly large. Advanced torpedo protection, as well as a well-armored citadel, are just a couple of her advantages. Dyson is most effective at medium and long ranges. Thanks to her high speed, she can change flanks, move closer to her opponents, or withdraw to a safer distance as necessary. The ship has access to the damage control party and repair party consumables. She also offers a choice between spotting aircraft with a significantly increased action time and fighter. When upgrading Dyson, we advise you to focus on improving her gunnery and survivability. To achieve this, I suggest the following configuration. Main Armaments Modification 1 in Slot 1, Damage Control System Modification 1 in Slot 2, Aiming Systems Modification 1 in Slot 3, Damage Control System Modification 2 or Steering Gears Modification 1 in Slot 4, reserve the 5th slot for Concealment System Modification 1, and the 6th slot for the Main Battery Modification 3. Now it's time for the traditional Armada raffle. A Premium Ship 9 container will go to a subscriber who hits the like button under the video and correctly writes the name of the famous Japanese naval architect whose archive inspired us to create Battleship Dyson. Don't forget to share your in-game nickname and the server you play on in your comment with the answer. We'll announce the name of the winner in the next episode of Armada. Take part in the raffle, and good luck to you, captains.